Keep it up one more minute. Keep it up, you're so great. Standing, talking, you got me checkmate.
Hey everyone, and thank you so much for watching today's video. If it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Anne, and if you have been here already, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to play with this new palette from Anastasia, Beverly Hills and Norvina. But before I go in with any eyeshadow, I'm first going to prime my eyelids like I always do. I'm using this primer from MAC Cosmetics, which is the paint pot in the color Soft Ochre. And to apply this, I'm taking the Sigma Beauty P84 brush and I'm applying it all over the eyelid. So this is how the palette looks. I absolutely love it. It has a lot of pinky tones, purple tones, some warm tones, and also some cool tones. So it actually has a bit of everything. Of course, it doesn't have like green shades, blue shades, but those are actually kind of the colors that I would normally wear. I love pink colors. I love purples. Like this is just a palette that I think will actually really make my eye color stand out. It will also look amazing on green eyes, on hazel eyes, and on brown eyes as well. And you know, some people are kind of scared to go in with blue eyeshadows or with green, but I always feel like purple is more of a safe shade. People don't like to use color, but when they do, I feel like people maybe would rather like go for purple instead of blue or green. So yeah, I think this is definitely a nice palette for if you want to start using color but you don't want to go like too crazy. So I first started with that pink color all over in the crease, and now I'm taking a Sigma Beauty E25 brush and pressing this more darker purple aubergine kind of shade in my outer V area. So kind of pressing it to really get like most color payoff on there, and then with whatever is left on my brush, I'm going to kind of blend it in circular motions to make it look really soft around the edges. And then when there's not that much product left on my brush anymore, I added a little bit more to make it more darker and just blend it out even more. So I just kept blending until it's looking nice, and then I went back in with the pink color that I used at the beginning with a Sigma Beauty E40 brush, and I'm going to blend a little bit more of that around the edges just to make sure that everything looks well blended out. This is something that I almost do every time I do eye makeup. Like I start with a color, then I go in with a darker color, and then I switch back to the first color I used and just make sure that everything looks nicely blended into each other. Now I'm going in with this color, which is in the number A2. I started with applying it with the brush, but I already quickly noticed that it's so much better to use your finger. I don't even know why I try to use a brush for shimmery colors anymore, because using your finger is just so much better. It always does the job and it just gives amazing color payoff. Now I think this shade is absolutely beautiful. It's kind of like a pink with kind of like a blue undertone. It's really beautiful. Then now next I'm going to take this bronzy color and I'm going to press it right next to that first color I used, and also kind of on top of it to make those two colors blend into each other. In the palette, this shade looks kind of like a warm tone bronzy, but I feel like when you apply it, looks more like a cool tone bronzy shade. It's really beautiful. Then I'm going back in with that dark purple color on a tiny blending brush and blending a little bit more of that in the outer V area, just to make sure that all the matte shades fade really nicely into the shimmer shades that I just applied on the eyelid, and also to make it a little bit more darker. So just blending that on top of the shimmers and kind of around the outer V of the eyes. Now I'm going in with this concealer from MAC Cosmetics, and I'm going to use a little bit of that on a clean blending brush and sweeping that like right underneath the outer end of the eyelid. This is kind of going to clean up the fallout. It's going to make the line a little bit more smooth. It's just going to give the appearance that my eye is going a bit more like in a V shape, which I personally really like, especially when I don't create like a wing liner. I really like this shape. You can also go for a more rounded shape, but I personally really like how this looks. Then now for the next step, I'm going in with some eyeliner. I'm taking this gel eyeliner from Maybelline, which is my favorite drugstore gel eyeliner. And I'm going to start with creating a simple line above the lash line. Now after applying the jaw eyeliner, I went in with a little smudge brush and a little bit of black eyeshadow. Now this palette from Anastasia and Norvina doesn't have a black eyeshadow, so I just grabbed a black eyeshadow from a different palette. I think we all have a black eyeshadow somewhere. So yeah, I decided to use it because I wanted to create like a more smudgy effect at the outer end. I have done a similar eye look like this a few times before and you guys really liked it. So today I wanted to do that trick again because I feel like it gives such a beautiful smoky effect without making it too smoky, if that makes sense. I always feel like eye looks like the one that I'm making today is kind of like a glamorous bridal kind of eye look. It always reminds me of bridal makeup, even though today we're using like pink shades. But if you would use like only warm tones and brown tones with the eye look that I'm creating today, I feel like this would be the perfect bridal makeup. So I will make sure to link a playlist down in the description bar where I have done similar eye looks like this one, but using different colors in case you are curious. So now I went in with that shade again, which we used earlier using a Sigma flat diviner brush. And then now I'm taking a tiny pencil brush and using that pink color again and blending it out. Now for the one line, I'm going to take this pencil from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm going to use that dark side, which is kind of like a purple aubergine shade. It's like perfect for today's eye look. So I'm going to use this for in the one line. Then now next, I'm going to take this kind of golden soft shade. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's really pretty. I'm going to use a little bit of that for in the inner corner area. I wanted to have a bit of a lighter shade to kind of make my inner corner look more highlighted, which I really like, especially for this eye look. I just think it's gonna look so pretty, kind of like dreamy. I don't know, I just felt like something was missing. Now next I'm going in with the color B4, which we used earlier for the middle part of the eyelid, and using a little bit of that underneath the lower lash line as well. Lately I really love to use shimmers underneath the lower lash line. I really love how that looks. Sometimes I use only matte shades, but lately I'm really into shimmers. Then now I'm taking my finger to use this pressed glitter and using my pink to kind of press it right underneath the lower lash line. This is a really beautiful color. It's like a rose gold pressed glitter and it's really beautiful. It will also look really nice like applying it all over the eyelids, but I wanted to keep it a little bit more simple by only applying it underneath the lower lash line. Then I'm going to quickly curl my lashes using a lash curler from Tweezerman. And for my mascara, I'm using my current favorite mascara, which is by Givenchy Beauty, and it's the Disturbia mascara. I have said this before, this is my current favorite mascara. I absolutely love it. However, I am going in with fake lashes, so I'm not really focused on how my upper lashes are looking right now. But so far, this mascara has given me the nicest effect so far on my upper lashes. So I'm going to use these lashes from Bocaj Beauty and using my fingers to kind of apply them right on top of where I applied eyeliner, like straight above the lash line. And then using a tweezer to press the lash band against the skin, holding it for a few seconds to make sure that it really sticks to the skin. And then of course doing the same thing at the other side as well. Then after that, I kind of press my own natural lashes against the fake lashes to make sure that there's no space in between, which makes it look more unnatural. And I continue to do that like all along the lash band. Then this is the end result. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. This is really helpful for my YouTube channel. Also let me know what you want to see in my next video. I'm thinking about doing something different. I'm not really sure if you guys would be interested in seeing videos of me and my boyfriend. Maybe we can make some fun videos together. Definitely let me know if you would be interested. I also asked if I could do an eye look on his eyes. He's not really happy about that, but maybe I can get him to do it. But yeah, I really hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys!
Cut on me blue. Take me to the edges of you. Woo-hoo.